Okay, before I start this video, it occurred to me that I need to put a disclaimer at the beginning of this video. There's a little bit of this being said at the end, but I think in the interest of your guys' time, I should put this at the beginning as well. This is a video on the first phase of teaching reverse retrieves, which is taking an object from the hand and putting it in a receptacle, or taking the object from the ground or another receptacle and putting it in a receptacle, right? Dropping somewhere away from the hand. So here's the disclaimer. If you haven't taught your dog hold, drop, retrieve yet, just get off of this video. This is not what you need. You need to start with hold, drop, retrieve. We will be doing a full series of me teaching a new dog how to do hold, drop, and retrieve from stage 1, day 1, up until full compliance. So, oh, that cat is, there's a cat in the yard. So yes, don't watch this video until you've taught your dog hold, drop, and retrieve. And chances are you're going to need to hire a professional to teach your dog hold, drop, and retrieve, as it's the hardest command sequence to teach a dog. Okay? So that's the disclaimer. Do not try to do this with your dog until after you've taught them hold, drop, retrieve. Otherwise, you're going to be setting yourself and your dog up for failure, which is not the point. Okay, back to the video. So I've been working on retrieves for a while with dog, my wolf dog, and that's one of the commands that I found was a lot harder to learn. I got a lot of guidance from other professionals, which was awesome. People who have been in the business for a long time, who are, in my opinion, one of the few people who can do it properly. And we just got into starting to break into like doing reverse retrieves and placing items, and we kind of had a nice breakthrough moment in the first phase today. We have not done this, I think, ever. We've done versions of it that aren't good, versions of it where I thought he was ready and he wasn't. But this is a really great thing. This is why you need to teach all animals retrieve, why you need to teach all dogs retrieve. All dogs can learn how to retrieve, even if it's a tiny little Maltese or a wolf dog like my dog. All dogs can retrieve, and it's very rewarding to all of them, so it's important that you teach them. Most professionals don't teach hold like this, as far as I've seen. They'll play fetch as like a game, but teaching being able to place an object at 30, 40, 50 feet, 100 feet, 100 yards, and send your dog out to go get it, that's a special skill. One that I'm getting better at, one that I'm excited to master. I've taught a few dogs this now, small and large, but like we're going to be showing in this video, dog is doing reverse retrieves. He's retrieving an object out of a basket and then walking at my heel without a leash and then dropping it in another basket. That's huge. I can place an object in his mouth and have him walk to a space and deliver it to my hand, or walk to a space and drop it in a receptacle. Eventually I'll start trying some of the I think he's personally one of, if not the best dog trainer that you can find info for making content. But Peter Kane does recycling. He does recycling with the dog, where he'll give them paper or plastic and have them drop it in different receptacles. So that's like casting and reverse retrieves. I mean, that's the goal in the long run, right? We want the dog to be compliant for anything we tell him to do. And I mean, this was it was an awesome moment for us. We were just hanging out playing with the ball casually in the house. And then I said, let's do 15 minutes. And we started doing reverse retrieves, and the results are great. So we're going to show those. And then maybe I'll come back after and talk more about why it's important to train your dog to do these things. And remember, you can train your dog to do retrieves, and the retrieve itself is positive reinforcement. They drop the ball in your hand, they're going to be really happy. You tell them good boy, or you pet them. That's plenty. So you don't need to use lures. You don't need to use food. That's all garbage. Don't listen to people who do that. Don't listen to people like that. They don't know what they're talking about. You can train the dog to do this, and in my opinion, it's much easier without food. But yeah, let's get into the video. I'll show you guys what we did. Basically, all you're gonna need is some kind of receptacle. We use a milk crate. some kind of object. You can use a barbell, you can use a retrieving dummy. I was just using a tennis ball, just what we were using in the moment. And he did great with it. So you're just gonna be, I'll walk over it when we're in the video, or I'll go over it in the video, but basically we're retrieving the item from the basket, we're coming to heel, and then we're going up to the basket and we're placing the object in the receptacle. Dog, hold. Very good. Here, heel. Heel. Good. Here we go. Hey, drop. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Good job, dude. You did it. Dog, hold. Very good. Here. Here. Heel. Drop. Almost. Let's reset. Come on. Hold. Good. Here. Heel. Oh, we missed that one. Ugh. Working without the tripod on this one, people. Sorry about that. Here. Drop. No. Drop. No. Right here. Here. Drop. Almost. Here. Drop. Good boy. Yeah. You're a good dog. You're doing it, man. You're doing it, dude. Hold. Good. Here. Heel. Good. Here. Here. Drop. No. Hold. Here. Drop. No. Almost. Let's reset. Here. This video angle is not good, so we're going to try a different angle. Here. Heel. Hold. No, hold. You got it, dude. Here. Heel. You got it, dude. Heel. Good. Here. Drop. So I might come back later in the video to do some explanation about what's going on, but most of this footage speaks for itself, so I'm just going to let it run. And if you have any questions, you can just put them in the comments about any way to get compliance with this with your dog. Boy, you did it, dude. Awesome. You are awesome, man. You're awesome. Hold. Okay, here, hold. That was a new version of it. No, here. Here. Hold. Heel, hold. Heel, hold. Good, here. Drop. Drop. You did it, dude. You did it again. That's 4 out of 5. You're fucking awesome today. You're doing great. I love it. Here. Here, heel. Very good. Dog, hold. Good. Here. Heel. Drop. Awesome, dude. You're doing it. You're doing it, man. You're doing it. Yeah. Heel. Sit. No, sit. Okay. Hold. Drop. Come on. Drop. No. Almost. That was my fault. I hit your arm. Here. Heel. Hold. Drop. He really wants to. Here. Drop. 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 Right here, buddy. Come on. Here. Drop. You got it? You got it? Almost. Let's do it one more time. You're doing good. That was wrong, but you're doing okay. Hold. No. Hold. Go. Oh, get it. Hold. Here. Heel. Here. Heel. Good. Here. Drop. No. Drop. Here. No, buddy. Here. Drop. You did it, man. You did it. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. Let's try to get one more good one. Hold. Good. Here. Heel. Good. Here we go. Drop. Almost. Hold. Almost. Hold. No. Hold. No. Go get that. I'm not getting that. Go. Go get that. Hold. Come on, man. Here. Hold. I'm not doing that. That's your doing. Hold. Come on. Here. You can finish it off right now. Drop. You got this. No. 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 Hold. Good. Drop. No. Here. Here. You're just playing now. Come on, man. Hold. No. Here. Sometimes you got to reset. Here, heel. Sit. Hold. Hold. No, hold. Good. Here, heel. Hit. No. No. Hold. Hold. No. Come on. Hold, brother. You know what you're doing here. Drop. Come on. Almost. You know what? I'll give you that one. That one was almost in. You rimmed it out. Good boy. Okay, sit. No, sit. Go on outside. Good boy. You did great. Now get away from that. You did great. Place. Yes. Down. That's a very good dog. You did a great job, dude. Look at this sleepy dog. Falling asleep. That's after 15 minutes. That's just 15 minutes of us working together. You know, in the house. We weren't even outside. 15 minutes for this. This is a wolf dog. Czechoslovakian wolf dog. He's huge. He's got a lot of energy. And you know what? Wear him out real fast. Just doing basic training in the house. Sleepy boy. All right, so that's pretty much the video. Like I said, near the end, you know, 15 minutes of housework, just housework, not even yard work, 15 minutes doing reverse retrieves, and the dog is passed out, and he's been laying here in front of me for better part of 45 minutes, just passed out. So that's a good way to get energy out of your dog. If you work with your dog, you're going to have better compliance. You're going to have better energy levels. You can work with your dog inside, get him nice and worn out, take him out for a walk. If you have a dog that pulls a lot and you don't want to deal with that, wear him out with some training. But more importantly, going over what was in the video, I mean, we're not doing much. We've worked on retrieves, and if you're going to try this with your dog, get compliance on retrieves first. If the dog can't take an object out of your hand, don't even try this. Because you're going to get frustrated, and you're going to mess up the activity for your dog. You know, you don't want to play games with your dog that he doesn't know how to play, otherwise you're both going to get frustrated. But if you can get your dog to take an object out of your hand, go for it and take the object willingly, well, then they've got them holding. Now you just have to work on them taking an item out of a basket. Do that multiple times. Train them to take an item out of a basket. A lot of dogs don't like doing that. Have them take it out of the basket over and over. And then eventually you just walk them to the next place and have them drop the item in the receptacle. Training hold is very difficult. Training drop is not easy once you've trained hold. Those two things have to be locked in for you to do this activity. Okay? You can do it with a leash. You can do it off leash. Find that doing it with a leash helps at the beginning. I have a lot of off-leash control with my dog, so it's not a problem for me to do it off leash. Other than that, What are some other things that would be important to note? Just that, I guess, with something like this, remain patient. Don't go above and beyond like what you think you can do with your dog yet. Don't push your dog past where they're at. If you haven't taught your dog hold, you need to do that first. Hold is the most difficult. Hold, drop, retrieve is it's the most difficult command for all dog trainers. And if you're not a dog trainer and you're trying to teach this to your dog, you might want to just get a professional, to be honest. I always recommend board and train. That's all I really like to do. But for close friends, maybe I'll do private lessons to teach this. But recognize that hold, drop, retrieve is going to take at best if you're an expert, right? I'm not an expert. So, I mean, I'm getting good at it. And I think I'm developing the right method because I'm asking people who are good at it. Really, I'm asking one person who's excellent at it, and I'm not straying from his advice. But hold, drop, retrieve takes like 30 days. Maybe if you're a pro, 3 weeks, maybe. So get a professional. That's not the Rona. It's just a sneeze. It's dusty out here. Get a professional. Don't try to do it on your own. Hold, drop, retrieve is the most difficult of all of the commands. So just get a professional. If you get a professional, you're going to be much happier with the results, and then you can work with your dog. Because trust me, if you've ever tried to train your dog and you're not a professional and you don't know what you're doing, and if you've ever had trouble training your dog to do anything, sit, down, anything like that, you're going to have a fucking nightmare doing hold. You're likely going to give up because you're going to think the dog doesn't like it. Because guess what? At the beginning of teaching hold, your dog's not going to like it. They're going to fucking hate it. But experienced dog trainer will know the value that can be extracted from hold, drop, retrieve. Once you learn that with your dog, everything else is cakewalk. And the connection, the bond becomes very, very tight. So, yep, that's my rant. It's pretty easy. We can you can teach reverse retrieve. Start with the standard hold, drop, retrieve. And once you learn that, move on to reverse retrieves. I have a few other videos about how to do hold, how to not do hold, and I'll be making a series of videos soon with a new dog coming, Charlie, who's in some of my videos. My friend's dog, I'm going to be doing a board and train soon, and we're going to teach that dog hold, drop, retrieve, and we're going to do a whole video series on it, okay, of all 30 days. So stay tuned for that too.